You make sure you guys.
My mic is thriller. My flows is trapping souls like Bryson Tiller. And that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed. Disrespecting the king. I come with it.
Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. Still out of the lineup is Vince Carter. They want him healthy.
Kevin, he went.
How is it?
Well, guys.
David, thank you for that. AI certainly has earned it.
I just don't see.
So what's up?
Guys are trying to find different ways where they're comfortable getting a lot of rest on planes, but you got to find a way once you get to that city to, I guess, have some discipline where you can stay in, not go out to dinner, and spend a lot of time using that time.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. George Hill out there at Bridges. Then it's AI. Then there's 8. And it's Warren in at the 3 seat.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
To the paint. Ayton kicks to AI. Pick up by Hill. Ayton kicks to AI outside. Turner with his 3. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Cleveland. The pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a drop.
Prince against Warren. From deep. That's no good. Misses his shot of the night.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
There's a screen by Collins. Pass to Bazemore. Collins, a screen on Bridges. Off the pick. And a slam dunk by Bazemore.
And Bazemore very limber attacking the rim. He's an athlete.
Suns trail by 6. Hill kicks to Bridges. Hill, a screen on Collins. From deep. And no good. So Atlanta will take.
It's a rough start to this game.
Count.
Just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game.
How many does it take to get another endorsement? You gotta get fans, bro. Gotta get fans. There we go. Hold on, let me turn this down real quick. This, what is it? Where's the soundtrack on here?
Greg, you said yourself that he looks ready to lead, and the team feels the same way as they not only view him as a starter, but also as a long-term piece of the franchise. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's Bazemore. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
Also, you have to mention the rebound. Another area where he excelled.
It's Young on the wing. To the paint. Collins, good. Collins has got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't good, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
AI outside. Pass to Hill. Bridges dishes to AI. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. High post. The offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
The Hawks leading by 8. Young outside. Poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Smitty, you had perhaps some of your best seasons while a member of the Atlanta Hawks. What was it like being the face of this franchise during that time?
You know, I was proud to have led this team to so many playoff trips. It was fantastic being an Atlanta Hawk. It was also fun representing this team in the All-Star game. I played with some of the best in the business. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo, All-Star Mookie Blaylock, and I played for a legendary Hall of Fame coach, Lenny Wilkins.
AI sets a screen for Warren. Feeds it to AI. That one doesn't go. Prince with the defensive effort. 18 feet out. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now with this break, here are the premier class cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. DeAndre Ayton, third.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
AI kicks to Bridges. Back to AI. They set the screen. Rebound, Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, living well from beyond the arc helped them to keep control of that game.
And defensively, guys weren't rotating fast enough or closing out hard enough to prevent it.
Passes to Bridges. To the middle. And stolen by Dedmon. Bazemore against Bridges. The kick out to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins, a screen on Bridges. Bazemore misses. Suns trail by 11. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And the Suns call time here. And Kent Bazemore came into this league being known as a defender, and that's still his calling card.
Bazemore has incredibly long arms that he bothers shooters with. Comes up with a good amount of steals as well.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Young. 14th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
And Collins now top the key. And finish off by Collins.
And when you you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
And the rejection by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hill. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Cleveland. Here's AI. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Collins. Here's the teardrop. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Bazemore. And the Hawks lead by 13. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Stolen by Collins. Prince wide open. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's AI. Ayton, the pass to Warren. Off target with the open look.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
And Bazemore kicks to Young, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Hill. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities for defensive rebounding for them.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On the court for the Suns, AI is out there with Jackson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Hill. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's the teardrop. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Excellent pass from Detman. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Cavaliers was all business. He scored 40 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. A fantastic effort for a guy who may just start making some waves around this league. Should be interesting to watch, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
That one good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Looking to end his cold spell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Smitty, looking back in your career, what's the most pressure you've felt in a game?
You know, I think the most pressure, you love to be in those games. I think that's when you strive. I think the most pressure I ever felt, and it wasn't a playoff game, Kevin, or a championship game. It was that very first game as a rookie, because that game you had nothing to compare to, and it was everything you dreamed about. And that first game, you were finally saying, for me, I couldn't get it out of my head, this is my first NBA game. So I think that was the most pressure game I've ever played in.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Tracks in the tray.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Edmond passes to Prince. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
AI, good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
From deep, Prince. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hill kicks to AI. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. To the middle. Dorsey dishes to Prince. Over AI. Another miss by Prince. Suns trail by 15 to the paint. Here's AI. Plays it up and banks it in. AI's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Young against Hill. Prince in the corner. Misses the three.
A blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is everything but the finish.
Atlanta leading by 13. The pass to Bazemore. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
Now, here's AI. Guarded by Prince. And here's AI. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. AI's got 14.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
It's Prince on the wing. Kept alive. Here's Dedmon. Got a hand on it.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Warren, the pass to AI. And stolen by Prince. Herter, defended by Bridges. Poke loose.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
And that was good. AI.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Atlanta leading by 10. Herter, defended by Bridges. Kicks it to Bazemore. Dedmon a screen. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this time Kent Bazemore puts the ball on the deck, initiates contact. Nice move.
AI outside from deep. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Prince's shot is good.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. AI up top, guarded by Prince. Here's AI.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's... And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action after this word. Now it's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Suns trail by 14. Third quarter action. Getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. Filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. And it's Prince. Inside side of the 3 with Collins. Now.
AI, first start, performance aside, what did it feel like to be there at the opening?
I mean, it felt good to get the opportunity, but I think there's a lot left to be desired. But I'm going to keep working hard. Hopefully the coach will continue to call my number. And all right, thank you.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Wow.
In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Miami as the Heat go up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they're not having the season they might have hoped for, but facing a team currently in the playoff conversation, they have a chance to...
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the and with
Thank you.
as hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself too. DA, thank you. One last time out these days, both in the final 3 minutes of regulation, Brent, and overtime. Do you see any impact in close games so far with that?
Yeah, I think coaches now have to be very diligent and very selective about when it is they want to stop the game, Kevin. As you know, that timeout also allows you to advance the ball. And we saw last year with this being sort of the lab for it, many coaches who took timeouts that cost them chances on the free throw, where normally we would see the advancement of the ball, they had to go full court. So teams are still examining how they want to run the last 3 minutes, what they want to do with the timeouts, and it makes for a lot more drama if the game is closer, that's for sure.
I like having these coaches having to make big decisions like that, too.
I like it, too, because you like to see just how good the coaches are, and then how many players can carry out maybe something that has a counteraction or some kind of slip screen where they execute something that carries over from clipboard to hardwood.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Ayton. Owen is out there with AI. And there's Hill. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Here's AI. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use. That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's the pick. Johnson the screen. Wade has the open look. They get it again. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just a nice job of snipping one out right there. Would love to see Johnson try to get a few more of those freebies.
Hill passes to AI. That one drops in for 5.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Johnson with the stop.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Down low. Here's AI. The Suns have given shooting guard Devin Booker say in all of the franchise's major decisions, like hiring a coach, free agency, the draft. Brent, is that the right approach?
I'm not sure how much of that is true, Kevin. They might have asked, but how much are they listening to it? I'm not sure. Devin Booker does not quite have the cachet of veteran players that have played 10 or 12 years and have a lot of playoff wins under their belt, but it does feel good for him, I'm sure, to be part of the collaborative.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From 10 feet out, And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Warren dishes to AI. Ayton kicks to AI. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Hill. Johnson up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Warren. On the wing, Daniels. AI outside. Pass to Warren. Here's AI. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
The rebound by Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Dragic. Pass to Richardson. There's a screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. With authority.
And vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Hill kicks to Daniels. Over in the corner, Warren. Inside. Daniels passes to AI. Back to Daniels. Pass to AI. Here's Wade. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Wade's got feeds it to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, known for his athleticism, Johnson can sneak up on you, and that time, that dunk looking second nature.
Hill kicks to AI. The shot from the low post is good. AI's got 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake.
AI outside. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second thing we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talked about communication. That's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon, but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things, rotations and playing angles. And having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of him.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out a different coverage. You want to mess up the team's rhythm on the other end, and five guys, they snap to it and can carry out that defensive assignment in one play call. That's great defense.
Wade and Richardson, the two wings. Adebayo is out there with Olynyk, and it's Dragic in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hawks gave them an edge. He scored 23 points, and part of that scoring came from behind the arc, adding a few threes to his season total. That game may have been his coming out party, a commanding performance. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you very much. What kind of carryover guys you think we'll see for him tonight?
Well, we know his confidence level has to be high coming into this game. Physically, he might be a little worn down, but mentally, he's got to be feeling very good.
That's an important part, GA. All players get run down physically, but it's such a great feeling when you're riding one of those emotional highs in a hot streak, which he is doing right now.
Dragic kicks to Richardson. And there's the pass to Wade. Over Daniels. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to just one on the bucket.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
Down low. For the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Josh Jackson.
And head coach Eric Spoelstra always looking for different perspectives, looking to tweak and change certain things and constantly learning. That's a growth mindset. We hear him talk about that a lot, and it's something that he encourages not only his staff to do, but his players as well.
And AI gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. 20 points for AI.
This guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
Dragic dishes to Olynyk. There's a good screen. Now, here's Wade. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Dragic from outside. And it's AI with the rebound. And Spoelstra assigns assistants to read books, attend clinics, and bring back reports. Always looking for new insights.
Yeah, lots of paperwork on that Miami Heat coaching staff. They keep daily notes on everything from basketball to the big picture around the team. Stats, quotes, questions, all inspirational stuff. So anything they can draw a competitive advantage on or keep things positive, Spo's looking to do that.
Here's Warren, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Warren's got his first 2 points. The Heat trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Adebayo with the putback. It's good on the putback. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. They set the pick. Over AI. Olynyk can't hit. Suns leading by 8. AI left side. Fires at the elbow. Again, Phoenix.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
You could see the coach trying a few different rotations in that game, shaking things up, trying to get something going, but nothing was working.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Miami. Wade for 3. Drills it from outside. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm. After a terrific first quarter, he is feeling it here in the second.
Feeds it to Dragic. 2 points. That one goes. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Well, we all know how confident Goran Dragic is when it comes to scoring inside. Nice shot selection there for him.
Suns keep it alive. Second shot opportunity. And the layup by AI. AI's got 26.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Dragic. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Pass to Ellington. And there's the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Heat. Johnson. And so it's a close game as we wrap. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
Second half underway. Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. AI is out there with Warren. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Ayton. And it's Daniels in at the 2-bar. AI. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The feed to Wade. Intercepted. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hill.
The rhythm and timing right there, impeccable, and the experience of George Hill to recognize when to shoot off of the pass.
Here's Johnson. Bank shot, no good. Now Phoenix shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's AI, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. DeAndre Ayton, third.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
And the Heat committing a lot of money for this hard-working bunch. Brent, how do they improve from this point on?
Now it's about player development, Kevin, taking advantage of the off-season, making sure the guys are improving upon their weaknesses and staying sharp with their strengths. They're going to have to find a few more diamonds in the rough out there to add to this roster and maybe set themselves up in free agency to lure somebody down the South Beach. And we'll see if they can do that. The front office tends to get creative in that way.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from AI. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rockets the pass to Adebayo. Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, right now, being effective on the offense, and when Johnson gets into this kind of rhythm, he's going to stay on the attack.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, Hassan Whiteside continues to develop. Now, Miami coach Eric Spoelstra said it's got nothing to do with his stats. He's going to do that no matter what. It's about making winning plays and caring more about his teammates than he cares about himself. Now he can lead in a different way because he has the respect of the locker room. Kevin?
Terrific, DA. Thank you. And it's AI missing. The Heat leading by 3. Johnson inside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And here's the break. Leading the way. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Johnson. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
AI dishes to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen. Here's Daniels. Connects from 3-point range.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Back to Dragic. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. Heat have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Phoenix leading by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ariza outside. Timeout called. The Suns.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And Miami making a change here.
Josh Richardson.
AI outside. Back to Ariza. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
A rangy 6'8". Ariza finishing with force.
Waiters outside. It's Richardson on the wing. From deep, Johnson. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make it.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. We've got Tyler Johnson, Josh Richardson out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Ellington inside the 3-point line. But they get it back. Richardson the pass to Ellington. No good that time. Good D by Ariza. Suns leading by 6. Right wing. AI right side. Chandler down low. The kick out to Hill. Latre drains it from beyond the arc. Hill's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. And for the Heat, they're shooting the ball at 42%. There's the pick. Johnson dishes to Waiters. Now here's Ellington. Not a lot of room. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his third rebound on the night. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Heat. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Josh enjoying this and one opportunity. Good job finishing despite the defense knocking him around a bit.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Winslow.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
To the inside, and Waiters with the stop.
Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Hill gets to a reason. Inside, AI nails the baby hook. AI's got 4 this quarter.